What's up, guys? Hey, it's Ron over at CTREIA. So, hey, wanted to do a video today. I had a lease signing, I don't know, probably about an hour ago. And those of you who know me, you know, our 26 or 28 page lease is crazy. But it takes me like an hour to go over it because I'm that landlord who I don't just tell my tenants sign here, here, and here. No, I go over the entire lease with them. And it usually takes close to an hour because I want them to understand the rules of the road. You know, I'm not trying to bury anything in the fine print. I need them to understand the ramifications of non-performance, you know, and I have a lot of addendums, as you would imagine, and one of those is really helpful for not only the tenant, but also for you and your sanity, and that is simply a repair timeline addendum. And what that basically states is, number one, I delineate what an emergency is and what a non-emergency is, and an emergency is, you know, the old joke is fire, flood, or blood. You know, that's an emergency. So call 911, then call me, okay? Everything else is not an emergency. You know, them locking themselves out of something, that's not an emergency. Their refrigerator not working is not an emergency. But some tenants think everything's an emergency. And what they'll do is they'll blow up your phone with repeated calls. So number one, that's a violation of my lease and there's a charge associated with that. But what I find is that a few years ago, I added that timeline and explained to them that as soon as you put in a repair request, it is addressed immediately, and it really is, almost instantaneously, in fact. What I cannot control, Mr. Tenant, is the availability of parts and or personnel. Okay, I'm at the behest of others to repair these things. And as such, a non-emergency repair can take up to 4 to 5 days, you know, so you're not being ignored, you're not being disrespected, you know, because some tenants, if you don't explain it to them, they do feel like it's a concierge service, this is not a hotel, you know, so as long as you explain that up front, oh, you're not being ignored, I find that they feel better about a repair request taking a couple of days, because sometimes it can, okay? So guys, consider adding a repair timeline addendum to your lease and kind of spell out what's an emergency, what's not an emergency, how long things can take, and just to set the proper level of expectation at the lease signing, okay? So when you have 100 tenants like I do, there's a very real chance I'll never see that person again. So I need them to leave that lease signing going, oh, hey, Ron seems like a nice guy, but damn, I don't want to not perform on this lease, and you don't. So guys, consider adding that for communication. And so, hey, listen, July 15th, our monthly meeting in Meriden at the Sheraton. Wow, this is going to rock. So when we took over the RIA, one of the things I wanted to do is have speakers every month, but sometimes not these national speakers, okay, who are awesome, by the way, but sometimes it's nice to just have it local and just make it educational. Nothing to sell, nothing like that. Just so, and this is one of the months that I want to do that. And so we've asked Maureen Miles to be our speaker. She's local. She's a CTREIA member. She's a CTREIA coaching graduate. And guess what? She owns 2,400 rental units. That's insane. I can't not laugh at that. You know, so I often joke that between Maureen and myself, we own 2,500 rental units. Chris, she owns 2,400. You know, so she's a rock star, no way around it. And so we begged and pleaded more. So she's just going to come and talk about her journey, CTREIA. I mean, she's one of us guys. So there's no program to buy, no nothing. It's just come listen to a person who owns 2,400 rentals. She took the coaching class 10 years ago. That's insane, you know. So we've got quite a few of those at CTREIA. So guys, I'm going to also get up there and speak a little bit. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but I'll come up with something educational and hopefully a little tips and tricks that help somebody. So guys, July 15th, register for it, grab a seat. We're keeping it in-house, baby. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there. Guys, have a great day today, and I'll see you July 15th, okay? Thanks, guys. Bye.